Okay.
All right, good morning. Happy Thursday. We've got beautiful sunshine today. We are going to start on our feet. Again, always talking about alignment. We are here to restore the natural curves of your body. So we're going to stand hip width apart. Thinking about that neutral spine, that neutral pelvis, gentle cervical curve, gentle thoracic curve, gentle lumbar curve, all right? Hip bone, pubic bone flat. That is always the place to go. We're going to draw up, and when you hear me say pull up from the pelvic floor, you are actually drawing up from the inside out as though you're stopping yourself from passing gas. No nice way to say it. All right, we're going to inhale. We're going to reach up, keeping our neutral. And exhale, reach down. So just if you're outside, feel the heat, feel the warmth. Good. We're going to step to the edge of our mat, and we're going to actually start today doing some moves in a plank position. Inhale. We're going to nod the head, and we're going to begin to allow the body to release vertebrae one at a time. Once we get down, we're going to hold the plank. As soon as we're in a plank, heels together, toes apart, and we're going to begin our footwork. So I'm going to present it as though we were on a reformer today, a little bit. So scooping the belly, and just heels together, point and flex. Let's take the feet parallel and begin to point and flex. And now let's alternate. And just allow those calves and the feet. We're going to start from the ground up. We're going to begin to walk back. Articulate up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Reaching the arms all the way up. Inhale, nod the head. And again, we're going to walk down into that plank. We're going to hold the plank, and we're going to begin to take just the left knee in and out. And as you bring the left knee in, you're going to scoop your pelvis, come out of neutral, and press it in and out. I want you to connect with your core. An option here is to stay on your knees. Okay, so everyone can join us. And then go back into your plank or all fours. And let's move to the other side. Scooping in. So you're really doing a single leg stretch, but your body is flipped over. Good. Scoop and begin to walk. Articulate up. Big breath. Inhale, nod the head. We're going to go back down again. Walking it out. Now you're either going to stay in the plank, taking that left leg, and we're going to just rock that left leg. You could do this on your knee also. In and out. Just rocking that leg. Good. Still warming our bodies up, but engaging the core and articulate up. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. And breathe. Remember what leg you did? Inhale, nod the head. And walk it out. We're moving to the other leg. And again, just bending the knee. Don't change the angle of the knee. And just move it in and out. Walking it up. And then articulating up. And breathe. All right, one more down in our plank position. Let's get it rolling. We're going to walk all the way down into a plank. I'm going to drop down onto my knees, leaning the body forward, and my feet are going to be off the ground. Elbows are close to the body. We're going to warm the upper body. So I'm pushing my scapula, my shoulders down my back as I present my head away from the body. And just pushing in and out. Warming up the body. Good, let's do about 8 more. So as if we're not warm enough. And just settle into it. Drop down, tip the tailbone under. Clasp the hands behind the back, opening up the chest. We're going to come up and we're going to flip onto our backs. All right, are we warmed up? All right. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the feet. we're going to begin to articulate. So what I mean by that is we're scooping, allowing the tailbone to slide out from underneath you. And just rock that pelvis. You want that pelvis to come out of neutral into neutral. Now you can stay here or you can roll down. Put those hands straight in front of you. Scoop up again and sit up tall. Yeah, restack the spine. Allow the spine to be nice and pliable. You can reach over. Inhale, exhale, draw up. It's a beautiful day. So bring your computers outside and just breathe.
Put them in the shade.
Reset, yeah, in the shade with a gallon of water and wear sunscreen. Good. Let's do one more. Really just opening. So we're working the core here, but we're really stretching the spine. Inhale, roll down and bring the legs right into a tabletop. Again, we're going to flow from one move to the next. Sliding the fingertips, lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders, and begin to pump the arms. I wore a little lighter clothing because if you've got dark clothing on, you have just become like a heat spot. So pumping the arms, thinking a lot here. So we're in a tabletop, neutral, and now imprinted. Reach the arms up and around. Stay in that bent leg or extend the legs, squeezing it together, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, and hundreds. Now, while you're extended, you're drawing back. You're making sure that the back is not arching. The back is out of neutral and imprinted. All right, you can drop your legs lower or higher. I have a particular back injury from 23 years ago that this is my spot. This is my happy place. We're going to grab that left leg and begin to point and flex the foot. And then circle in, circle out. Let's switch legs. And again, begin to point and flex. Circle out, circle in. Holding that right leg, we're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Lift that left leg off. And we're going to move right into a split. Now, elbows are wide. Anytime that you can hold your body in a strong position, you do. I'm drawing back. My core is active. I'm lengthening out those legs as I bring them up and down. I'm going to grab hold of that left leg. Inhale, exhale, and begin to climb the tree. All right, the tree would be my leg. And then scoop the belly down. And inhale and climb the tree. Punch the chest as high as you can. Really good. Walk down. Climb the tree. Sit up tall. We're going to take that left leg, leaving the hips where they are, opening up. Grabbing hold of the right leg and twisting the upper body. And now punch your chest even higher. Let's roll down. And we're going to grab the other leg. Begin to climb the tree. So much of that core comes from your ability to sit up tall. Good, and inhale and lift up, lift up, lift up. And again, walk down. And now we're going to lift up. We're going to hold that leg. Leave the hips where they are and just open up. And keep drawing up. Good. Cross that leg over, rotate. So as we move through the muscles, you didn't even know you were tight. We're going to take that leg, bring it all the way down and legs up. And today we are really, really about the flow. Pushing the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, bracing the head. We're going to drop the right leg down to a high, a little bit lower than a 45. So a lot going on here. Upper body stabilization. Lower body movement. My elbows are in my peripheral. As I drop the leg down, I'm pulling back. I have a nice, gentle breath. Good. Good. Everybody, one. Nice. Now grab hold of that left leg. Drop the right leg onto a high 45. Scoop the body and take your spine into a nice, long, elegant curve so you could look like a rocking chair, right? So your body looks like a rocking chair. Allowing, we say massage, switch legs. Good. And just rocking. Again, so much about the dance or the flow. And then leave the legs up. Put the arms at your side, and now we're going to go hip width apart. Leave the left leg hip width apart and drop that right leg down as low as you can without altering the hips. So upper body stabilization, lower body movement. Pulling back from that pelvic floor, you should be able to activate your core without having to flex up. So you're drawing up all day long. Bring the knees into the chest. Take it back into a tabletop. Sliding the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders right into a single leg stretch. Right? All about that flow. Good. Take a moment to just relax. Allow, these are all movements that are so natural to the way your body moves. Keep your elbows high. Good. Now externally rotate and begin to rotate as you continue that single leg stretch. If you have to stop and take a breath, you do what works for you. Every time you do Pilates, you get a little bit better. Good. And then we're going to put the feet down and take a breather. Begin to rock the pelvis back and forth. So we're keeping our glutes, that would be our hiney, out of this. All you're doing is going into neutral, hip bone, pubic bone. Now bring that pubic bone up, imprint, and then push it out into neutral. And let's go one more. And neutral. Sweep the arms around, moving into a double leg stretch. So we're going to inhale, draw back. Inhale, you squeeze yourself and draw back, creating length. Just breathe for me. Actively moving and holding that body from the inside out. We've got 3 more. Just bust out. Out. Good. Rock the body. Take it back into the tabletop. Again, it's definitely about the flow. Arms are out to the side. We're in a 90 degree. Belly button up, stay still, and we begin to rock the lower body side to side. Leave the legs together. Good. And relax. Make sure your neck is long. Anybody have any tight hips? You'll know now. We're going to drop the right leg, cross that left ankle over the right knee. Arms are at your side. Keep your pelvis the same and just allow that left leg to drop off to the side. Now, bridge it up, and it's right above the knee. And then again, allow that left knee to just drop down. Open up whatever you got going on in here. We've got hip flexors, piriformis, everything. And then articulate down. Now let's cross it over to the other side. Don't force it down. Just allow gravity to kind of pull it down, and then bridge up and let that, it's almost like letting your knee and your outer thigh just fall to the ground. And then good, bring it back in. We are bringing it back into a tabletop, sliding the fingertips, bracing the head.
Right armpit to left knee as we extend the right leg and then drag it back to center. The pelvis is still here. You're twisting, taking your time.
We're not bringing the elbow there. We're really bringing that armpit. Excellent. Good. Breathe. And nice. All right, let your legs, bottom of your feet together, and then just allow your hips to open, all right? Your tendency is going to be to arch the back. Now pull it back into neutral. Squeeze the bottom of your feet together. You're going to inhale, and you're going to lift up, and you're going to scoop, and you're drawing back. And then bring it up. And inhale, and curl up. All right, you can stay here, or you can roll it all the way up. First one is the hardest. And then scoop, working from the pelvis, allowing length to occur. And again, inhale, and lift, 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 lift. And then scoop. Yeah, work on that scoop, that essential scoop. Inhale, and lift. Straighten out my mat. And then roll down. And then one more. You're going to lift, grab the front of your shins, and really push the chest back and open up the chest. Sit up as tall as you can. Good. From that position, we're going to stack the leg and just come right onto our side for a mermaid, right? All about the flow. So you're going to grab that top leg shin and you're going to reach into a mermaid. But don't let yourself flop. You're going to really reach towards creating length. Come onto your forearm and reach over. And inhale and reach up, reach up, reach up. And then come onto your forearm. All right, the next time that we come on to reach over, come onto the forearm, we're going to move into a side plank on the forearm. So we're going to move over, we're on a side plank, and we're going to lift it up and over. You can either stack your feet or you can put top leg over bottom. Now let's begin to thread through and bring it up. And thread through. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your lats down. Good, reach up and over and grab the shins. All right, let's move it over to the other side. Sit up tall. So we're always trying to create length. We're going to reach over and grab the shins. All right. Probably feel a little stretch through your hips, unless you've got really loose hips. Not a lot of us have that. Good. And reach. We're going to come onto the forearm, moving it right into a side plank. Reach the arm over and begin to thread through and bring it back. And thread through and bring it back. Let's go one more. Thread through, bring it back. Let's take it up. Big stretch. We're going to move it back onto all fours, dropping the body down onto the forearms. I'm driving my belly up, closing the ribs, extending the left leg, and I'm going to begin to pulse. So much going on here. I am pressing my arms, hands, forearms into the mat. I'm allowing my shoulders, my scapula, my lats to slide down towards my feet, closing the ribs. So I'm moving my legs, but I have got an upper body stabilization, toning that core. It's a very small move. We're going to begin to bend and then press up towards the ceiling. Feel it deep right inside that glute and just press. Good, press. Extend the leg again. Lift, cross over, up and down. Feel the core. All right, we've actually located the core. So let's begin to feel it. Good. Tip the tailbone down, slightly tuck the belly. Let's switch feet. And again, just slightly up. The level of, the degree of difficulty based on how active you are holding the body. Good. All right. And bend the knee. So as I bend, I'm not allowing my back to arch. I'm just squeezing. I'm right inside that glute. Extending the leg. We're going to lift, cross over, up and down. Lift, cross over, up and down. And down. We're going to go back, reach back, clasp the hands behind the back, open the chest. We're going to put our hands down, move it right into a plank, and begin to come up onto our feet, articulating up and face forward. I'm like a little rainforest here. All right, let's go wide. Now, this is about the neutral position of your body too. We are wide. Your shoulders are over your hips. I'm taking my outer thigh and I'm pushing it backwards. I'm creating space from here to here and I'm going down low. Now my lower body is my stabilization and I'm going to reach my arms up into the air. I'm going to let my body drop off to the left and then to the right. Or the right and left, doesn't matter. Spread your toes. Go as deep as you can. Good. Open up the shoulders. Reach back. Clasp behind the back. Open up the chest. Put the arms out to the side and begin to move. Keeping your neck long. Keeping your neck long. Let's go a little bit deeper and just hold. And just hold and pulse. Spread your toes. Forget about your legs. You could go into a little break. Please don't let my legs hurt so much. Good. And now, let's just twist. Forget about your legs. Work the torso. And go just a little bit deeper. Reach up and over. And let's take it. Articulate down. We're going to roll all the way down. And bring it onto your chest. Turning your feet outward. Bring the arms out to the side. Now tuck the belly and reach back. Do not reside in your lower back. I want you to feel this between the shoulder blades. So reach back, open the chest, tuck the belly. Reach back. Reach back. Feel the chest open. Feel it between the shoulder blades. Nice. Clasp the hands behind the back. Turn the head, face me. And bring your legs a little closer. Again, scooping the belly. Kick the butt. 1, 2. Pull the arms back. Open up the chest. Turn the head. And again, kick. 1, 2. Lift the belly button so not to reside in the lower back. Open up the chest. And again, turn. Kick. 1, 2. Open up the chest. Last one. Kick. 1, 2. Open up the chest and just tip the tailbone down. And then drop right down again. Extending the arms and legs. We're going to lift right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. So landing one of them. One side is landed. If you have a bad back or anything, stay here. And if not, you can just swim. Lifting the belly button up, and we're swimming, bringing it onto our knees, tipping the tailbone down, big breath, and bringing it right back onto our backs. All right, so let's put some moves together. Everyone feeling good? Yeah. We're purging, cleansing, sitting up nice and tall. Now I'm going to scoop the belly back, and I'm going to reach up and over. So I'm about 18 inches from my shin and my arms. And then I'm going to roll down as far as you can so that you can get up again. Inhale, tuck the belly, keep the shoulders inserted into the body. And then begin to roll down. And again, draw back, up and over. Find the length of that spine. Good. And roll. And again, reach. Up and over. Now sit up tall, and we're going to add on to this. We're going to roll down and begin to drag the heels. Place the feet straight up, flex them, scoop the belly, and sit up tall. Reach 2. Roll back, flex the feet, scoop the belly, and collectively move up. Excellent. Let's go. 1, 2. Flex the feet, roll back, rock them, and come up tall. This time when we come up, we're going to land the teaser. So we're going to reach 2, and if the teaser doesn't work for you, take it here, then just land the ground and teaser. Excellent. Reach 2. Slide the feet. Bring it up. Inhale, exhale. Teaser, and you can even go here. Whatever works for you. We got to have 4 more. Slide back. And up and teaser or land your feet. 4 more. Slide back. Squeeze it all together. And teaser. On off days, you got to practice. Good. Press. Squeeze everything together. Inhale, exhale. Teaser. 1 more. 1, 2. And good. Press it all the way up. And hold. Now everybody come into a teaser. Grab hold of the hamstrings. Punch your chest high. Scoop the belly. And we're going to just push. Right? A little can-can. Scooping the belly. tucking the belly. Good. Feel the core. You're residing on your tailbone. Good. Now, scoop it from here, grabbing hold of the ankles. And again, residing on your tailbone. Hold. Now, if you can stay here, or you can extend into a rocker. Good. Now, scoop the belly. Allow the spine to roll and then lift. So you can keep your knees bent. Do what works for you. It's really about the spine roll. Sometimes people have really long legs. I feel so sorry for you. It's the only time long legs are not a good thing. And here, let's bring the feet down and just take a stretch. Sliding back, bending the knees. All right, so let's start working the pelvis. We're going to articulate up and roll down. Now remember, we're trying to keep our glutes out of this. It's tucking the belly and peeling the cells off the mat and rolling down, all right? So this is the foundation move for rolling your body back. So you can either stay here or you can bend your knees and do that same pelvic curl and roll back. All right, so join me here if you want. If not, stay with that articulation. And then the final one, legs are straight up. And again, that pelvic curl. Open, articulate down, keep those legs up, try not to whip. And again, roll back. So you have 3 options. Pick the option that works for you. And inhale. Woo, this feels so good. And roll. My pants are full of flowers. I feel like I'm laying down looking at flowers. Good. And let's do one more. And roll all the way down. All right, now that we have that move, let's incorporate that move. So we're going to inhale and we're going to reach forward. We're going to roll back, bring the legs up. Either your legs stay here or they come back and you roll all the way up into a teaser. Okay? So I'll do the full move and then I will give some options. Roll and roll back and roll down into a teaser. So continue with that. If not, you can reach, bend the knees, take them up, leave them here, and then roll down. All right? So do what works for you. Do what feels good for you. We all have different paths and different journeys, and our bodies have sustained different things. Good. And just roll. And let it be as fluid. Think about articulating the spine, rolling. Let's do 2 more, whatever your 2 more are. And roll. 1 more. Woo. And roll back. And good. Sit up tall. Excellent. Flex the feet. Everybody feel good? Flex the feet, sit up tall. You're going to reach your arms back. And as you reach the arms back, you're going to lift the chest and create space between your hips and your chest. From here, I'm going to lift my hands straight up, flexing the feet. And we're going to twist 2, bring it back to center. Keep your head back and in alignment. All right, you want to come forward, but I don't want you there. If you're having trouble sitting up tall, slightly bend the knees. Good, but keep your feet still. 2, back to center. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's take it as wide as you can. Sit up tall on the sits bones. Let's do that reach back extension, opening everything up. We're going to twist towards your left. Flex forward, bringing the hand on the outside, tucking the belly and bringing it back. And again, we're going to twist and flex forward and bring it back. Good. And twist and flex forward, draw back, and one more time. And forward and bring it back. Sweeping the legs together, we're going to take it onto our back, keeping the right leg on the ground and the left leg is extended. Inhale, lifting up here or all the way up and rolling down. So inhale and exhale as you draw up and scoop down. Keep your body as wiggle-free as you can, right? You want to just flow into the move. These are such natural moves for your body. That's why after Pilates, you're not super sore. You just kind of feel like the Pilates fairies visited you. Yeah, keep going. About 3 more. Inhale, lift up, lift up, lift up. Roll down. And lift up, lift up, lift up. And roll down. And lift up, lift up, lift up. Now, from here, you're going to roll down and immediately brace the head. And just allow that leg to come up and down. Right? Nice transition, nice flow. Scoop in the belly. You're so active here. All right? And now this straight leg becomes the bent leg, and we take it from the top on the other side. Lengthening down, inhale, exhale, lift. And articulate down and roll. And articulate is exactly what it sounds like. You're moving up and down, rolling one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good. And again. Inhale and lift. Excellent. We're going to do one more. Inhale and lift. Now we're going to roll down, brace the head, and just continue with that lower and lift. Stabilizing that bent leg. The feet are really spread out. You're trying not to roll on just specific portions of your feet. Good. Now, extend the body down. Reach your arms back up over your head, but insert the arms in. That right arm is going to twist over and grab hold of that left leg. Once you're curled up, that left arm braces the head. So you're going to get down a little bit more, braces the head, and holds this position. Now we just lower and lift without lowering the head. Don't lower the leg all the way down, just bring the arms up and down. Keeping that pull back, keeping that constant core. There you go. Excellent. Good, about 4 more, drawing back. 3 more. 2 more, and twist, and just turn and twist. Extend the body down. Let's take it from the top again. Now that left arm is going to reach over and grab the right. That right arm braces the head, and you're slightly lifted into a flexion, and we're slightly lowering and lifting. Lowering and lifting. Good. Finding length as you lower and lift. Good. Now grab hold and take a twist. Just take that twist. Excellent. Let's take it completely onto your side. I'm going to bend that bottom leg. I'm going to extend my body down. 2 options here. Either you are going to cradle your head, or your bottom arm is going to grab hold of that top arm. So this bottom arm grabs hold of the top arm, and we're going to just begin to lift and lower. And lower. Hips are completely stacked. Upper body is slightly lifted. And now flex. And here comes the hard one. You're going to flex forward and point back. Flex forward. And again, you can cradle your head. Good. Flex forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Scoop the belly and back. And now circle. Keep that upper body stability and just circle. Feel your core here. And then reverse the motion. Find the length. Pushing out, pushing out. Find the length. And let's move over to the other side. So working the legs, working the side, but you're also really working your waist. Bending the bottom knee, either cradling the head or that bottom arm grabs hold, and we lift and lower. It's not pulling, it's just holding. Lift and lower. Upper body is slightly lifted if you can. And then you're going to flex the foot. Lift and lower. Kick forward and point back. Upper body stabilization, lower body movement. Flex forward and point back. About 3 more. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. And now circle. And only circle as wide as you can and still keep your body still. Yeah, and reverse the motion. Yep. And good. From this position, we are going to take it right onto our knees. I think it's like if you weighed yourself before. You're down about 5. So, nice neutral pelvis. We're going to reach all the way over to your right and drop it down. Put your glamour pose on. And we're going to kick that top leg slightly forward. We're going to bring the quadricep towards the chest and kick out. So kick the leg in forward. You don't want it in alignment. You want it slightly forward, and then you want to really open up the chest. So my elbow is a little bit back, and I'm opening up the chest, and I'm finding my abs and my glute. Flex the foot. Good. Flex the foot. Good. And now begin to circle. Soften the elbows and circle. Feel the upper body stability and reverse. Good. There you go. And exhale. Good. Let's move over to the other side. Reach it up and over. Good. Glamour's on. Open up the chest. Kick it slightly forward. And we're going to bring it in and out. In and out. Keep everything open. Keep everything long. In and out. And begin to cycle. Stabilizing the body and really cycling that leg. All right? Lower body is moving, but that upper body is really trying to stretch and open up your shoulders and reverse the motion. Good. Reverse the motion. Excellent. And just stay here. We're going to create a tripod. Knees are apart, heels are together. And you're going to squeeze the heels together so to squeeze the inner thigh. Now we're going to have a little bit of glute. And we're going to just take our arms and circle. Squeeze the inner thigh, squeeze the glute. Take the arms out. Now from here, we want to do this. Take it open. Good. And then open up the chest. Press it down. Open up, right? So a little bit, opening up. Now, at the same time, I still want you squeezing the heels. I want you to feel core here. So engaging, squeezing the heels together, put the inner thigh, creating stability. For 3, open up the chest for 2, and 1. And let's take it onto our back. Full teaser time. Everybody ready for a full teaser? I think you are. Right, you're all warmed up? Give us time to answer. Because I know you all. You're ready. All right, so let's take our teaser, roll back into a tabletop. The key here is to squeeze the legs as much as you can. Inhale, exhale, squeeze everything together. Okay? Roll back. I'm going to give some options here. And inhale, and you can bend your knees as long as you're on the tailbone and you're scooped. The second you lose your scoop, change your position. And you can come up and you can hold it from here. All right? We're going to do about 5 more, whatever your teaser is. Inhale. Squeeze everything together. Draw up. Draw up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze everything together. Draw up. Just 3 more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze everything together. And just 2 more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze everything together. Good. Last one. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, extend the legs. Let's reset the body. Spine stretch. Sitting up tall, scooping the belly, and articulating. So always find length after you do more of a challenging move. We always want to reset the body and sit up tall. And roll. And inhale. And as you come up, you're drawing up that so much core. Core is just not your six-pack. It's all those little underlining stabilizer muscles. Your core keeps the integrity of your organs in place. And good. Inhale and lift all the way up. We're going to spin around. I am like doing a dance on my mat today. And we're going to come back onto our forearms, our elbows. And now we're going to scoop the belly back. We're scooped. Bringing the knees in and bringing the feet slightly higher. Now, the tendency is to bring your knees up to your shoulders up towards your ears. We're going to keep the shoulders down. And we're going to scoop the belly and just start to rock it. But I want it to be such an active core here, right? Drawing back. You're in a scoop here. Keep your scoop. Now, as you go to the left, can. As you can, straight legs. Bring the legs towards your head and then bend. Other side. Straighten out. Bring your legs towards your head and back. Good. So feel a lot of core there. And out and bring it up. And press and kick and draw it in. Good. One more each side. We're going to go to the side. We're going to kick. Draw the lower abs in. Let's go one more. And kick. Draw. Sit up tall. Grab hold of the hamstrings and just sit your body up as tall as you can. And now begin to back extension. So back extension means just really creating like an indentation. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Good. And exhale. We're going to take it onto our side. So our spine is nice, loose, and stretched. Cradling the head. I'm going to bend the bottom leg. And I'm going to take that top leg about 5 inches apart from the bottom leg. And I'm going to reach it all the way back as I bring my arm. So hip flexor. Now from here, I'm going to bring the arm back and I'm going to rotate the upper body and look at my hand behind me. And then bring it forward. Keep your neck long. Keep your head pulled away from the body, lengthening that neck. Don't curl in. So this is like an ultimate, if you ever watched a dog stretch, like it is just like stretching. And then reach back and rotate. And stretch. And rotate. Good. And stretch. And rotate back. Good. And stretch. And rotate back. And good. Let's move to the other side. Right? So that should feel good after all your work. So now we're on our side. And so much about Pilates is getting you to restore natural spine and movement, fluent movement. So again, arms in front, and now we're going to rotate back and look. Breathe. And slide it back. Slide it back. Good. Feel your core. As soon as you bring that leg forward, feel your lower core. And then feel that whole rectus abdominis stretch as you lean back. Good. Let's do one more. And excellent. All right. Let's take it onto the back and let's get real deep. Let's get deep here. Not that we haven't been deep. We're going to sit up tall and articulate down, rolling one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to stay here. All right. So if you feel anything in your back, you're going to hold here and just stay here. So from this position, I just want you to hold, there's your power, and you're going to just bicep curl. Bicep curl. The whole active, active, active.
and then explode forward. Clasp the hands behind the back. And again, slide, scoop, and twist. Center and alternate the twist. Right? So if you're feeling it in your back, twist. But the stronger your core becomes, the less you're going to feel in backs. Let's slide all the way down. Now let's keep it super tight, super tight. Feet hip width apart. Sliding the fingertips, collectively lifting the head, the neck, and the shoulders. I'm scooping the belly here. My right hand is reaching towards my right ankle and then my left. My lower body is stabilized and I am just reaching side to side. Now I'm going to continue that movement as I brace the head. So brace your head and continue that lateral flexion movement. So take your chin out of your chest. Put a little, let's do something seasonal, a peach there. Good. And drop down. Push the fingertips, sliding the fingertips, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. And let's just take 100 here. See if your 100 feels a little different. Right? Roll down from that position. We're going to move into a tabletop. Upper body stays stabilized. And from the hip, we're going to just tap it down. So as I drop my leg, I'm going to draw up from that pelvic floor. So we are at that point in this class where you are well aware of how to engage your core. The beauty of Pilates is we want you to feel your core without you having to manually lift your body into flexion. All right? So we know we can feel it there. I want you to feel it here. Good. If you have any kind of back pain, you want to do it with one leg down and then the other. All right? Now from this position, legs go straight up into the air. We're going to drop the right leg down, allowing that left leg to fall into the hip socket and begin to circle. So I do this one at the end because I feel like our hips in the beginning are a little tight just from holding us up all day long. You really want to allow that leg to fall into the hip socket. Upper body is stabilized, and it's just that lower body movement, and then reverse the motion. And it's like drawing a D. You cross the midline of your body, you come up and down. Close your eyes. In this position, we are in neutral. Base of the skull is down. Nice natural curve in the neck. Natural curve through the thoracic and lower back. Now let's grab hold of the leg and bring it back towards your head. And the leg that's down, I want you to push that away from the body. And then allow that leg that's in the air to drop down and the opposing hip presses down. And then we're going to grab it and we're going to cross the body. And you only cross it as far as you can, keeping the hips down, all right? True stretch. Now let's switch the legs. Now we've got the other leg. We're going to take it from the top and cross over. So bring yourself back into neutral spine, neutral pelvis, allowing that leg to fall right into the hip socket and circle. By now your body is warm and you're relaxed and you're just really allowing that true hip socket movement, and then we are going to reverse the motion. Base of the skull is down, nice natural curve in the neck, through the thoracic curve and through the lumbar. Let's grab hold of that leg and pull it back as the opposing leg drops away. We're going to drop that leg off to the side. And I'm cheating because I'm kicking the wall. And then drop that other leg across. Feet are on the ground. And we're going to begin to scoop the pelvis and then bring it back to neutral. And articulate all the way up. Once you get up, you're stabilizing on your scapula, not on your neck. You can either stay here or bring your left leg up to the ceiling, flexing it, and collectively lifting the hips up. Your ribs are nice and softened. Your core is stabilizing you, and you're just lifting up and down. Now hold that position, and that leg lifts and lowers. Feel the upper body stabilization, lower body movement.
and articulate down. We're going to articulate back up. And let's bring that other leg up, flexing the foot, and try to keep your hips even. Closing the ribs, lifting up. Good. And just breathe. Lowering and lifting the leg. Lower and lift. Good. 4, 3, and 2. Let's scoop. Bring the knees into the chest, and let's roll the body up. And let's sit forward. I need a hose. I need to be hosed up. Feels good though. So we're going to sit up tall, and we're going to begin to roll the shoulders back. We're going to look left, look right, and scoop the belly. And open up. Look left, look right. Flex. Really push the feet out. We're going to put the arms right in front of you, all right? I'm going to put your knuckles together, and here you're going to scoop back. Open up the arms, and use your core to lift you and come up nice and tall. And in. Scoop the pelvis, hold that, push your feet away, open. Use your core to lift you. That is huge. When you are sitting in a chair, right? We're always like in our chair. Open. Now lift through the core. And again, scoop. Open. Lift through the core. Good. Let's do one more. And scoop and open and lift through the core. Good. All right. We are going to march our way out of here rolling. So sit up tall. We're on our sits bones. We're in a neutral spine here. From here, we're going to scoop the belly, roll down. Reach the arms up and around, scoop and come up tall and reach. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open up the chest, bring it around and roll. Let's put it all together. Inhale, reach and stretch. This should feel so natural now because we just loosened everything up. Bring the arms around and roll down. And inhale and reach, pulse. Clasp the hands back. Open. 3 more. Inhale and pulse. Reach the arms around, opening up the chest. I'm in my own little world, so I'm just making sure we're in time. I had to check. We're just going at it. And now just stay back here. And if you can't get back there, you can put it here. But what I want you to do is to push your arms back and then begin to lift your sternum and your chest. And just open it up. Open it up. We're going to roll down, allowing that right leg to stay straight. And we're going to knee stir. So stabilizing the body. Make sure those hips are loose. And circle. They are so responsible for throwing out your back. And then let's switch sides. Knee stirs. Right? Just allowing them to really circle. They should feel really good now. And then reverse. Knees are bent. Upper body stays still. Just rocking the lower body side to side. And relax. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to put a really good thought in your head. Something fun, something good, something hopeful. Bring the knees into your chest. Roll your body up. Sit forward. Sit tall. And just close your eyes and inhale. For 4. For 3. For 2. Exhale. Let it all go. It's going to be all right. Inhale. Open up your chest. You just did Pilates, all right? No one takes that away. You started your morning off right. One more time. Inhale, sit up tall. Feel the body's ability to sit up as tall as you can. I wish everybody could see what's in front of me. They look amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you. You guys are awesome. and apply sunscreen.
Thank you, Gailey.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.